Good afternoon YouTube and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I am going to be teaching Cara how to master riding all types of corners on her mountain bike. It's a pretty difficult skill to learn but a really important one, and we are going to make it simple today and you're going to learn it. So let's send it. In today's video we're going to be looking at covering everything to do with corners, from riding flat corners, railing berms, and we're about to check in with Cara and find out what she's scared about and what she struggles with when riding corners at the moment.
I just generally think everything, to be honest with you. Like, the main thing that I'm scared of is when I'm going round a corner, I feel like I'm gonna fall off the side or like slide out, especially in like the wet conditions. And also like berms and things, I always brake when I'm actually in them because I feel like I'm going too quick, that I'm just going to go straight out the top and I'm not going to turn fast enough. But I guess today I'm going to find out how to actually do it properly.
Today's the day when we're going to learn.
Yeah, let's go. I can't know. Let's go to the first corner and check it out. No, wait, let me do that again. Let's go to the first corner and check it out.
Oh yes, the first type of corner that we have come to is a flat turn, and this one is particularly difficult today because it's quite tight, it's downhill, off camber and really slippery, so probably everything that Cara doesn't want to be hearing right now. What we're going to do is I'm going to go around it again, film it in slow motion. I'm then going to get Cara to do it as she knows how to at the moment, compare the two, teach her what she's doing wrong. Hopefully you guys can learn something also, and we all go home happy and having learned to master these flat turns. Your body position was quite wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we're going to come to that in a minute because that's quite easy to change. I can tell you how to change that simply. The things that you did do right though was your corner entry was really nice. So do you want to just explain to the viewers what your line was and what you like, the line that you take into a corner?
So what I did then was I came along but I went wide because in my head it's, you don't have to turn as sharp. So that's the reason why I don't.
It like squares the corner off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Basically what Cara's saying is when you come into this corner, instead of being like in the middle of the track here and trying to make the turn, it makes it really sharp. You want to be right on the outside, and then you want to go where she is. You can actually see our tyre marks where we've been doing it, and then you want to run it as far out as you can, and you can actually see there where I've been hitting it that it's started to make a bit of a berm already. Yep. When you're approaching the corner, this is really important, where this is quite loose, you want to do all your braking beforehand. You don't want to be touching the brakes in the corner.
Oh, no.
So just gauge your speed as best you can riding up to it.
Okay.
Now onto the middle of the corner. What do you think you was doing wrong?
I didn't lean.
No.
I leant with the bike, whereas you leant without the bike.
Yeah, and your pedals were flat, weren't they?
Opposites. Yeah.
So the most important thing that you need to learn is you want to, first of all, your inside pedal always goes up, because it helps you to tip the bike and it means it won't clip the floor, because if it hits the floor you'll spin around in a circle. Next thing that you need to do, keep your body weight central, which I think you was doing, because then that loads both tyres up evenly. You're not like putting your weight too far to the front or the back. So you need to try to push the bike down to the ground, but you want to be standing on top of the other side. It's obviously going to take some practice, but that's like the general gist of how to get the most grip whilst doing it.
And I think as well it's going to be like feel weird to start with, because you're kind of going away from the bike. Yeah, for sure. Whereas naturally you kind of want to turn with it. Yeah. One
more thing before you smash some turns. Whereabouts are you looking?
On the floor, on the ground.
You need to be looking ahead to where you want to go, because that's typically where you'll go. So you need to be looking at the line you're taking and then to the exit of the corner, not at the floor or at the bush.
Or the bush, thinking, oh my god, I'm going to end up in there in a second.
Yeah, because that's probably where you will end up. So look ahead, alright?
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
Okay, here we go. To the outside, lovely. In, lean, 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 pedal. Oh, your pedals are flat.
I couldn't do it.
Uh-oh.
That was the pedal.
That was complete. That was like your first one.
Well, it just, yeah. Wait.
Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I look like I knew what I was doing?
Yeah, a little bit. Should we do a slow motion?
Any different, does it?
Your body position's better.
Yeah.
You just, obviously it takes practice, you're not going to just learn it instantly. But
it's just scary to like lean the bike that much because I feel like I'm just going to sleep on the floor.
Out. You will be fine. You will make it.
Okay.
It's just going to take practice and confidence. But the good thing is that instantly you're already getting the technique better than you was. Do you want me to show you another one?
No.
Alright, cheers.
I've got it.
Go on then, let's see it. Yes! Right, focus on your line, KJ. That's it, lean, 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 lean.
I've decided that I'm going to do the position the whole way down the trail. So then you don't have to do it when you get into the corner, you're already set up. You just go down the trail like this.
The whole time.
Not very good if you've got to turn left and then suddenly right.
Got to be quick.
Well, you just go right the whole time. You go round in circles.
It's actually one of the hardest things to learn cornering, isn't it?
Oh, you know what? I
would rather hit jumps.
Yeah. Or just a straight line.
It's not an easy skill, and you're not going to learn it in this video like perfectly.
But you're going to improve.
But you know what you're doing wrong now, don't you?
Yes.
Which is really important.
Yeah.
Should we go look at a berm maybe?
Okay then. Let's shred some berms.
We're going to learn how to rail berms at high speed. Those of you that don't know what a berm is, it's basically a pile of dirt on a corner, and the reason it's there is because it's to increase grip and the flow of a trail. They're super important because they help you to maintain speed, which means that you can corner faster, hit bigger jumps, clear bigger gaps, and just get way more gnarly. Cara finds them quite difficult to ride, so let's catch up with her and see what kind of things she struggles with whilst riding berms.
I think it is going up high on them, because obviously the higher you go, the more scary it is, because you kind of feel like you're going to fall out the top. But I think now I'm a lot better than I was, but I guess there's always room for improvement with things like this.
So we have a really nice left-hand berm there, the side that Cara doesn't like going around, and we're going to do a similar thing to before where I go around it first and then Cara's going to go around it. We're going to compare, improve and instruct. As you can see from both them clips, Cara, you're actually very good at riding berms already. Your position was good, your line was good,
yeah.
But you don't really know what you're doing, do you?
No,
so,
I guess, no, probably.
So let me explain. So the first thing, Cara, for you to learn about berms is your entry to the corner. So a bit like the flat turn, you want to be looking ahead at where you want to go, spotting your line. You want to do all your braking before the turn as well. And your entry, which you did perfectly, was you was in the centre here, and then you took that nice line. You want to aim on the berm to be in the middle of the berm. You don't want to be too low. You don't want to be coming into it here and trying to make it, but you also don't want to be right at the top trying to ride around the top edge. You want to try and aim for coming down like around here, in the middle and around. That's the perfect line. As for your body position with a berm, it's different to the flat turn. What was you doing on the flat turn?
I was opposite way to the bike and my pedals were up.
like this.
Rather than...
And you were pushing the bike down, wasn't you?
Yeah.
With a berm, you don't want to do that. Keep your pedals flat, keep your shoulders parallel, and you lean with the corner. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to match the tread of the tyre to the gradient of the berm, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you start trying to go like fight against the berm, then you end up just sliding down it, or you try and like ride up it. You've done that, haven't you, where you have like that horrible slide back down the corner. What we're going to do now is, because Cara's got the technique good here, there's actually a really steep berm here which is harder to ride because you have to get your leaning angle right and the technique good. So we'll see how she gets on going around there. Yeah. So now Cara's got berms mastered, I'm now going to introduce her to a spot of shrouping, which I'm actually not even going to explain what it is, I'm just going to show you what it is. That's the best thing ever. How do you not like that? Did you hear the noise? Oh man. So as you can see, shrouping is just destroying a turn. The reason that I'm not doing it on a proper turn is because I know the trail builders really well at this place and I don't want to destroy their hard work. So if you're going to try shrouping, be respectful. You're going to do a shroup?
Oh, I have to, aren't I now?
Do you want me to teach you?
No, I'll just
so there's two ways.
I think I know how to do it, you just skid, don't you?
There's two ways. No, well I'm doing it without the brake. You can do it without the brake and just push really hard. So like your hips like that. Wait, show people what I'm doing. Like that. Or you can just use the rear brake and skid into it, but you do lose a bit of speed doing that. Cara's just gone to get her run up. She's not too keen on trying this, but she's going to give it a go. We all want to see a bit of fire, KJ. Oh.
I can't do it.
Your line was wrong.
No, I don't like it though.
One more go.
I didn't do it, did I?
Do you like it or not? No.
No.
Do you want to continue or are you done?
No, that's not happening for me. That is not how you corner.
One more shroud.
Oh.
We're not done with shrouping yet because I just noticed I've shrouped all the tubeless sealant out of the rim.
Oh my god, well at least it is tubeless because now you can just keep going forever.
I just had punches otherwise, wouldn't I?
You would have done, yeah.
Should we end this video while we're here?
Yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed this
summarise.
video.
How was cornering?
It was lovely. I'm glad we did this video because at least now I know that you... Actually, I'm going to say something quickly. It's just so changed to me. Basically, I said to Tom earlier, why are we learning to do it on the flat ground? Because most of the time when you're going down the trail, there's berms. And the reason he said that was because for my racing, it's pretty much flat and I go around corners on there. So I've actually learnt today how to keep speed on flat corners. So the next time on my pedal hounds, I'm going to be absolutely fine.
Around.
But anyway, going back to actual cornering, it's good because it's just given me more confidence now, and I think once you know the basics and the techniques of how you should do it to do it properly, it's only a matter of time. Like once you know that and you keep building on that, you can gain your confidence and then hopefully corner like a pro and end up shrouping. But that's not going to happen.
I'm trying not to laugh by the camera because all I can see in my head is that
shroup and the tubeless. Yeah.
No, good summary though. So you've learnt today, and you will.
Yeah. So anyone actually that's going to race in the pedal hounds, practice your flat corners because
otherwise you'll be gone on them.
Yeah, and I'll be way ahead of everyone. Just kidding. No,
do you want to end it?
That is the end of the video now, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up, leave some comments below, and we will both see you in the next one.
Give us some thumbs up.
Shrouping for days.